Okay. I have a bat in this unit that I have just come in here to clean. I've never, in all my years, had this happen. This is just absolutely insane, and I'm trying to get him to go out the door. And I really hope that he can make it. He keeps flying too high. Oh, this this is just too much. I guess there's a first time for everything, but this to me is just too fucking much, man. Oh my goodness. Do you see? He is hanging from the frickin' ceiling now. Uh-oh.
Is he moving?
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna be a happy camper here.
You know what? I have a net, like.
Yeah. That might.
You want me
I
to
don't know. I'm gonna go for it.
Are you? Okay, because I was gonna say I'll go get that and we can try that. Oh, you did? Oh!
Well, y'all, welcome to the Seasoned Housekeeper. Apparently now I am a bat removal person as well. In all my 30 plus years in this cleaning industry, I've never encountered something like that. Anyways, with some help of somebody else and a clear bucket, so hopefully he would fall into it. He did. The plan was executed perfectly. I got it partly on video, but not all of it. I had somebody else videoing that for me. Anyways, I'm going to show you this unit and explain to you what happened, how I figured out there was a bat in here. So let's go and look at this. All right. First off, stove. I mean, it's not horribly bad there, but oh yeah, the burners and stuff need some work. And I guess they didn't want all their onion rings or something. I don't know. Hopefully you're not getting a lot of background noise. So what happened was I came in here, and as you can see, there's cat toys in here, and it's quite filthy. I'm going to close this door. So I walked in, and in the hallway here, there was this little thing laying on the floor, and I thought it was a cat toy, and I kind of kicked it, and I thought, oh my God, did that just move? And I thought, is it a shrew? Is it a mouse? I wasn't sure. Anyways, it ends up, I figure out it's a bat. And this person here left this unit very poorly. They did leave quite a few cleaning products, but as you can see, I promise you, every one of them is brand new and full. This person may have had great intentions, but never used them. So here's the bathroom. It's not great by any means. Definitely some work to do in here. And look at this tub. Like, how could you even get in that and feel clean when you came out? So I'm not sure if it's showing the tub surround, but yeah, this unit's going to take some work. And let's go back. We're going to go into the kitchen. And yeah, like, come on now. Like, how do you even? This unit was perfectly clean for this individual, and I'm not a very happy camper right now. Somebody can do this much filth and damage. It is an older place, but again, let's take care of where we live. All right. So I'm going to start by sweeping the floors. So let's do that. Well, I guess there is a first time for everything, isn't there? I still can't believe that. And hopefully it didn't bring any of its friends with it. This person had several cats. Again, it does smell like animals in here. But just to get started, got to start somewhere. Let's just sweep the floor so we're not stepping on all this stuff. So this is what I managed to sweep up. Onion rings, chocolate eggs, anyone? Cheese, eh? All right, so I'm gonna clean this up. You can see it's looking better. Gotta start, like I say, start somewhere. All right, so we're going to start with some disinfectant and dish soap. So like I always say, wet cloth, dry cloth. And we are going to start with these cupboards. I'm very grateful I didn't find any more bats. Good Lord. Pretty fascinating how tiny their little bodies are. And when they snug their wings up to their body, it kind of looks like a little shrew or a mouse. Never really seen one that up close and personal before, you guys. Craziness. All right. So that's not going to help you much there. All right. Move the camera, so hopefully it will stay there. Be able to kind of see what I'm doing here. Y'all will have to let me know if you'd like to see the whole process, or like, should I be trying to speed it up? I'm kind of technology challenged. I'm sure I could learn how to speed it up. All these finger marks. Good old dish soap, too, is a great degreaser for these finger marks around door handles, especially on wood. I mean, this is a really old unit, as you can tell, but still, We want it to be clean. Somebody left some old photographs up in the cupboard here. Just a little cupboard here of the fridge. Always say start top to bottom when you're cleaning like cupboards and stuff. In this unit, I'll have to do walls and everything, so. Cheaper to pay a cleaner to wash walls than it is just to decide to repaint, right? Everything's so expensive these days. But I have a system for washing walls that makes it go fairly quick, I guess. I mean, it all takes time. All right. I don't know if you can see this. There's a ton of cat food down there, but that they left, but it is expired. So it being a meat product, there's a lady here who was going to take it till we figured out it was expired. I don't have a cat personally, but with meat and fish, you don't want to probably feed them expired food, expired over a year ago. But then again, I don't really worry about expiry dates much with canned food. I figure if it's within a year or two, it's pretty good. I mean, back in the day, expiry dates on canned goods weren't even a thing, if I remember correctly. So many things have changed, and I guess it's become a real thing now, like many other things. It never used to be an issue. All right. It's a little bit warm out. Starting to break a bit of a sweat here. All right. Do you find these videos relaxing, or do you like to watch them to motivate yourself? I find stuff like this, it's almost like ASMR, right? relaxing. I don't find that I need motivation to clean because it's what I do, right? Just things have to get done, so I just got to do them. I will tell you, it is hard to want to do my own stuff. All right. These are fake drawers, apparently. Yes, all the faces are nailed down. We have one drawer over here, I guess. All right. That kind of seems like a waste of space, doesn't it? Yeah, the cupboard goes all the way up. So there's that. Find at home a lot of times I look at the bathroom sink and think, oh, it needs a clean, and I'll do the sink and the counter. Then a week later, oh, the tub needs to be cleaned, right? It's really hard to be motivated to do my own stuff. This drawer liner or paper liner was not sticking down too good, so we're just going to take that out and wipe it out. And you guys fell down off of there, so now I think I've got you in a pretty good spot. Didn't really plan on kneeling down on these floors, but here we are. Oh my goodness. All right, dry rag. It's where you go home and have a bath, but I was saying, yeah, I mean, like a week later, I'll think, oh, the bath needs to be cleaned and do the bath. Can't ever seem to get everything done at the same time. I probably could if I really set my mind to it, but it's really hard when you do this for a living and sometimes you're working 7 days a week like I have been. To stay motivated to do your own crap or to want to do it. All right, so the edge of this countertop here, usually I'll get that when I do the counters, so I'm going to spend too much time on there, but we want to get all the food and bits that drip down the front of the cupboards and drawer fronts here done. I don't know what. Kind of looks like soy sauce or something, brown and dark on the front of these cupboards. Something spilled. I don't know too, like, do you prefer me to do segments or just like kind of do like a whole unit? It would be a long video even if I was able to speed things up, because these units can take, my goodness, when you get into doing walls and everything. This is a 1-bedroom, but I mean, it can take 15 hours. Like, to do everything. It's hard to know until you kind of get into doing it how bad it is. And I feel like that would be too long of a video. I am new to this. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, and if you consider subscribing, that would be great. As the terms to get monetized have been changed now, they'll be changing in January. So they've upped it to like 8,000 hours or something. So yeah, which is a lot. 4,000's hard, and so it'd be nice if y'all would like the video and subscribe to help me get it out there. It's greatly appreciated. These little things really help us as creators more than people realize. All right, you all, we're day 2. I'm just cleaning the fridge and the freezer, and as you can see, down in there's a lot of yuckerdoodles. So I'm going to show you what I do. I have these little brushes. I did get it wet. Let's see here how I can do this. Trying to hold you up. And we just take this little brush and we scrub in there. And then we will follow it up by putting a rag over this. Little scrub brush, and see if we can get that in there. This is day 2 at the Bat Cave. I say day 2, but honestly, I stayed away for about a week or so. All right. So, okay, I got my phone set up. There's not very good lighting in here. Hopefully you can see what's going on. Might be a little bit shaky. I had to clip it onto the freezer door. I do apologize. I do need to invest in a portable camera holder thingy better than the one I have. This one needs to be clipped on. I'd like one on a stand, I think, to be able to bring with me. Let's see. Take my little brush, put this rag over it. Try and get in those holes with my rag. Probably not gonna get this perfect, but we do want to get that cleaned up. It's the first thing you see when you open up the freezer door. Just trying to get your rag in there. It's a little bit too deep. You can always use a knife as well. Just put like a butter knife over your rag. try a different little scrub brush here. Yeah, this one probably will work better. You're still pulling stuff out of there. Again, it's one of those time-consuming things, but all these little crevices are important for the finished product. And I'm sure all sorts of things full of bacteria and stuff can get stuck in there. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you definitely want it to look better. Right. And then we'll go through with a dry cloth. And we'll scrub brush again. Try and get the water and stuff out of there. I think we're going to call that good. I would like to get in there a little bit, but let's make do with what you got. A little chunk in there. All right. All right. Scan the inside of the fridge here. Work on that. I've already done the door area. I will show you after. Not so sure that you want to go through the whole process with me. I've talked about this before. We work from top to bottom. Anything in the inside roof, you want to get all in here where the racks were, all the food and stuff that gets caught in there. Obviously the light bulb doesn't work in here. Actually, maybe it does because I have it unplugged. Jeez. I'll have to check that after. May need to replace the bulb anyways. Yuck, doodles. Oh, up in there where the drawer sits. It's pretty yucky. All right. I'm in a tight space here. Where's my cloth? I did put some water in the bottom here just to soak some of this whatever's off of here. The yuck. And we just gotta kind of soak it up. It's all a process, but it's quicker to let it soak and then try and get all this water out of here than it is to try and scrub that without letting it soak. So it should mostly just wipe up after we soak up that water. All those little ridges. All right. there we are. Looks pretty good. All right. Now dump out my water. I have the shelves here. These are glass shelves, so I took them out, brought them up to room temperature. So we won't have them breaking on us or shattering on us. Some dish soap. Some Mr. Clean. And shelf number 1. A little bit scrub. The thing I like about microfiber cloths, if there's really anything stuck to it, the cloth will give you some resistance, so you know you need to scrub a little bit harder. You haven't removed everything. We want to flip it over and do the underside of it as well, because when people put things on the shelves below it, oftentimes it will hit up here. Now I'm just going to rinse it off very carefully. Remember, we are going to come back and we are going to dry it anyways. I do have some dry rags set up back here. So we're just going to stand our shelf there and let it do some drip drying until we get to the other ones. All right, well, that fridge is looking much, much better now. See? Got her all cleaned up really. And well, this is under the fridge, so we need to get that all cleaned up. Not lovely. All right, so I did the